All right, so here we are. Today is Memorial Day, which is Monday, and fortunately I have today off from my 9 to 5, so I kind of wanted to just enjoy the day a little bit and then also clean up the house a little bit. And I'm super sore, but I think I'm gonna take you guys along to the gym with me as well, just to feel a little good. I have a lot of travel coming up and I'm not gonna be able to go as much and work out as much, so I figured I need to just force myself to go, be disciplined and squeeze it in now. I do need to clean up just a little bit, get the house a little bit more tidied as well. So I think that's what we're gonna do first, is let's tidy up the house, because I'm sure you can tell behind me it's really dirty, the kitchen's messy, and anytime I watch YouTubers vlogs, their house is insanely clean, and I'm just like, there's no way it's like that 24/7. You know, and I try to keep it real. Like, obviously you don't want it sloppy in the background or anything, and usually our house is pretty clean as well, but it's always immaculate on everybody else's vlogs. So I'm like, oh God, we gotta step it up. In addition to that, some really good news. If you watched the last vlog, we did a little bit of a home tour, which we're super excited, and we got an official start date of June 6th, and it should be completed most likely early November, fingers crossed, maybe sometime in October, but that's gonna be really exciting, and I still plan on bringing you guys along for that entire journey as well. So with that all said, let's get some cleaning done around here. All right, we are done cleaning for the most part. I could have done more, but that's good enough, and Cleo will be happy when she comes home and sees we have the living area and kitchen cleaned up. So I think I'm good on that. And then, like I said, let's get ready for the gym. I am honestly not feeling it at all. I get this question a lot, like, how do you stay so motivated in the gym? And honestly, it's not even motivation. It's just purely discipline. Like, sometimes you don't want to go, but you know you should, and so you just have to make yourself go. And over time, it just gets a lot easier and baked into your routine. I'd say the first year, honestly, I was going, there was a lot of days where I just didn't even want to be there, but almost every single time once I get to the gym, I'm so happy to, actually every single time I get to the gym, I'm happy I'm there. Very rarely do I leave thinking I should have just stayed home today. Like, that's maybe one times out of 50 or 100 or something like that, just because I am that exhausted, and maybe sometimes you should give your body a rest. So yeah, so we're gonna go to the gym, do a little shoulders. I'm gonna bring you guys along for that. It's filming in the gym is so intimidating, and like, I'm very comfortable in the gym overall, but even just filming in public, but especially the gym, is, I don't want to say cringe, but maybe a little bit. But you gotta own it, you gotta rock it. I tell myself, I'm like, you do this for your job, like a career, or, you know, I'm doing it for obviously you guys too. So yeah, it's tough, but I gotta film myself. It'd be easier if I had a friend to go with in there, and sometimes I do, but today I definitely don't. So I just have to set up the tripod and look like kind of a dweeb, I guess. But you know what? We gotta own it, and we're gonna send it. Whew, okay, I am dying from cleaning, just so hot. So naturally, I'm gonna go with the tank top. It's a pretty nice day, still a little chilly, but definitely a good day for a tank. This is the Nike Unlimited tank. I really like it, and my hair's a little crazy, as you can tell. Definitely got a little bit of bedhead, so I'm just gonna go with this hat from Built. And you guys know I usually wear Lululemon, but one of my favorite other training shorts is the Nike Unlimited training shorts. So again, these are really nice. I like that small detail right there at the bottom, and I just love this tan color. definitely my vibe if you guys know me. And these are a 5-inch inseam and are linerless, which as you guys know, I just don't prefer shorts that have liner in them unless it's like a swim trunk or something like that. But again, these are really comfortable and definitely one of my go-to shorts in the gym. All right, now I'm gonna have to back up super far because I actually need to buy a wider lens for my camera because it's the Sony a6-700, which is a crop sensor lens, which essentially means that it just zooms in a little bit more than a full frame lens, or full frame camera rather. So the lens I have just isn't honestly enough for vlogging. So I need to buy a different one that's a bit wider, but that's like $600, which is an investment and I could earn back in roughly like a month of doing YouTube videos, but that's tough. That's tough, you know? So I don't know. Advise me if you guys think that I should do that, but I'm gonna back away super far just so you could see today's gym fit real quick. So far, back up, back up. If you guys can still hear me. So that's the fit for today. Now let's get out of here. All right, now from the looks of it, the gym seems to be so busy today. I figured it'd be Memorial Day, no one would be here, but there's hardly any parking spots, so this is gonna be interesting. All right, we just finished the workout. I'm filming this on my phone, so hopefully the audio is decent. You'll have to let me know what you think. And anyway, it turned out to be a great workout. So I'm really happy that I forced myself to go. I honestly think filming was very motivating, just knowing that, you know, I got to show off a little bit for you guys. I'm just kidding, I didn't show off at all, but it definitely, I feel like, forced my intensity of the workout, which is great. But anyway, it's nice when you just literally force yourself to go for the day and then it turns out to be a great workout. That is one of the best feelings, and I'm all red and blotchy just because I was in the sauna for like 30 minutes. Not, that's cap actually, like 15, and then showered, and I always come out just looking like this until I cool down. So anyway, that was a really good workout. When I first got in the gym, it was really packed, but I said, screw it, I'm gonna film anyway, you know, did my thing. And then towards the end of it, the end of the workout, it definitely cleared up a little bit, but nonetheless, you know, I don't know what it is about filming in public that just gives me, I think probably anybody that does this, probably a little bit of an anxiety. And, you know, I have a decent enough following, but I think I'm slowly but surely getting over it. Probably just in my head about it. But if you've tried to film yourself in public, then I'm sure you can definitely resonate with that. And I also have my protein shake ready to go. So that's what I like to do, is just slam my protein shake right after my workout. I feel like it's just the easiest. And sometimes it's a little difficult because I do feel a little queasy after the gym sometimes, but I just get it down, and now it's honestly so easy. I don't really think about it. It's just a good way to get in some extra protein. And right after I have that, I'll probably have some lunch as well. So I'm gonna head home, figure out kind of what we're doing for the rest of the day. I would like to get a short form video up on my TikTok and Instagram. And then honestly, I would like to start editing this video as well, because I'm heading to New York this upcoming weekend, which is gonna be really cool. And I do wanna pack as well, probably tomorrow, which I do think I will include on the vlog. So anyway, I'm just trying to lay out what we got on the books. So let's head home. All right, y'all, so we have a special, somewhat of a surprise for Cleo, because she planted the seed. She planned this all along. But we're gonna get the Canon G7X, which if you follow cameras at all, you know the Canon G7X is like hot right now.
It's hot. It's so hard to find, and you can only really find it like on Amazon for like twice as much, which is just a ripoff. Yeah, but we have like a camera store around here that actually has it in stock. and I'm leaving for my bachelorette trip tomorrow, and I have to have it. I have to have it.
And the pictures, like, they look amazing, and it's also really good for vlogging and video as well. And Cleo's dabbling the idea of making some content, and obviously, like, I really want that. I think it'd be really cool if both of us did it, especially going forward in the future. Like, if we both did that for our careers, it's kind of a long-term goal. I think I certainly have, and I think maybe you too.
Yeah.
Possibly.
I love vlogging.
Yeah, she's way about it. She convinced me to start vlogging on here. So anyway, we think we'll get plenty of use out of it, and it's like a really tiny camera. So obviously we'll show it off when we get to the store. And I don't think at that point we'll have any examples of pictures and whatnot, but over time, obviously, you'll see them on social media a lot. So let's head to the camera shop, and we'll pick up there.
So close.
I know. I'm gonna see if they have a wide angle lens. Since it's a crop sensor,
I am so excited. I'm literally forced Alex to do this. I said, I have to have it. Please. But also, since we're doing this, I have to post content. Otherwise, I'll be in trouble.
yeah, or else it's getting
Major. It's getting returned.
Yeah, it does. That's dangerous. I'm fucking balled out.
Secured. Thank you.
Yeah, baby. All right, bag is secured. I truly could not help myself, and we got the G7X, which is awesome, and traded in an old camera of Cleo. So we were able to get $125 back for that, but still the camera was like $800, give or take, with an SD card. And I've been wanting a wider angle lens on my camera, and they had exactly what I needed. I tried it out, and I was like, damn, that looks really good. And that was $800, and I was like going back and forth.
He was like, "Oh, I don't want to spend the money on the camera I wanted," and then we're in there and we spent double.
You know, it's been expensive recently with the house and everything, but you know, this is the job. So
you gotta spend money to make money.
That's 100%, and it's gonna look a lot better. Just so it'll be farther away. I think it'd be better for the vlog. I've been wanting it, and so I was like, forget it, just throw it in the bag, man. So we'll head home, we'll do a quick little unboxing. I'll change out the lens so you can see the difference, and then you can clown me in the comments if you think it was worth the purchase or not. So I'll see you then. All right, so we just got back from the camera store. We picked up the Canon G7X, which is a really nice camera. It is super popular for vlogging and taking photos right now, and another thing that's really nice about it is this little flash that pops up as well, so it just makes the photos look super crisp. So if you guys follow me on IG, which I'm sure you do, you'll be seeing a lot more coming from these. And just when we're traveling, as you can see, it's just a lot smaller of a form factor comparatively to my Sony, which is much bigger. So this would be good for different uses, and it also has a fixed lens on it, as I'm sure you can see here too, but you can change the focal length just by spinning this dial here, which is nice. And then also for doing videos and vlogging, you can flip up the screen like so. And so I think Cleo's gonna get a lot of use out of this. I'm excited to see what content she makes, and I'm also excited to see what we can do with it as well. This is really hard to find right now, and for some reason they had it at our local camera shop, so we just popped down there and we're able to pick this up. And I think this was about $800, so definitely a good investment, but I am hoping that she uses it a ton, and I'm pretty sure she will. And she's going on her bachelorette trip. She leaves tomorrow, so this was like a nice little gift, if you will. So hopefully she likes it. Then for myself, I've been debating upgrading the lens on my camera, and this was not planned at all. So I went with a Tamron 11 to 20 millimeter lens, which if you know anything about cameras, then you know this is considered a wide angle lens. If you don't know anything about cameras, essentially all you need to know is that this lens will allow me to show more in the depth of field. So for example, like my hand isn't even able to touch the screen. That's about how far the camera is right now. I'm touching it now. So that will just get more in the frame, because a lot of times I feel like it's just too close. Like I don't get enough, especially when I'm showing off outfits. Like even in the last vlog, I had to back away so far from the camera, and sometimes it's just not ideal. So I have been debating buying this, and this was super spur of the moment, but this lens is 800 bucks, which is, that's an investment, you know? It's hard to justify that. I mean, it's not. I've never regretted buying or upgrading gear for my channels or anything like that. Anytime whether it was the camera or my $4,000 laptop, every single time I'm always so happy I did it, because it makes me so much more excited to make the content, and then it helps my workflow, and the quality of the content looks better for you guys as well. So on just every single level, I think it just honestly makes sense to lean into that, and it's a business write-off, which is really nice as well. But wasn't expecting to go on a lunch break and spend 1,500 bucks today, but here we are. So let me show you guys the lens, and I'm also gonna throw it on just so you can see the before and after and the difference here. And this is a high quality glass or frame as well. A lot of times the camera that you have, it matters, but even the lens that you get is equally, if not more important. So I went with Tamron instead of a Sony lens, just because Sony would have been probably double the price, and Tamron is still really respected in the industry, probably a bit more bang for your buck in terms of value. But here's a look at the lens that I just got, so you can see the size of it. I mean, comparatively, it's like the size of the Canon. So they're pretty close in terms of size, but I'm really excited for this, and I think it's gonna look really good. So let's throw this on the camera, and you guys let me know what you think. All right, and here's how it looks with the new Tamron lens. This is the setting, the same focal length and distance that I had on the previous one, and here's now what it can do if I go fully zoomed out. That's now how much you guys can see, and it's the same exact distance away as it was before. So I just felt like for vlogging purposes, this is really nice, because a lot of times you're holding the camera and walking around, and if I want to show off an outfit, now it's a lot easier for me to do that. So I just thought that this would make sense. So I'm really interested to see what this looks like on the computer on the big screen. I don't think all the time I'll have to zoom out this far. I think I could go a little bit closer. Maybe this distance seems pretty nice. So it's just gonna be nice to have that flexibility, and hopefully I don't regret this purchase. I don't think I will, but I really just like to invest more and more into the channel, like I was saying. So I think it's gonna be worthwhile. I don't know, we'll see. It was kind of a fun, spur of the moment purchase, but I think it looks really good. So you guys are gonna have to let me know what you think in the comments. Okay, but I do wanna pick this thing up and do a little, act like I'm actually vlogging here, as I would be. So this is pretty much the normal focal length that I had before. It's hard to keep your arm fully extended, because honestly the camera is so heavy. And here's kind of what we're able to work with now in terms of the distance. So I think it's just cool to be able to show off a bit more of the house, a bit easier, but you guys are gonna have to let me know just how this looks. I'm sure I'll probably be able to tell myself once I'm doing it, but yeah, so this is the new lens, and I just love spending money lately between the house and all these new lens and camera gear purchases, but you know how we do. And I also forgot to mention actually that this lens has an f2.8 aperture, which is the same as my Sigma lens that I had before. And essentially what that means is just the blurriness in the background is aperture. So f2.8 is nice and low. That's a really good number. 1.4 I think is pretty much about as low as you'd want to go, but 2.8 is still really, really low and a good number too. All right, what's good, guys? Obviously, it's a beautiful day. Figured we'd go for a bit of a walk. I have two huge fans of the channel. My mom, say what's up.
Hi. What's up?
And Mark, of course.
How's it going?
Big supporters of the channel, and we're just going on a little walk, and they said you have to include us on the vlog. So, you know, that's what we're doing. But you guys got to tell me, what are you thinking of Oregon so far?
So beautiful. So the beautiful. Trees, the green, sunny day, green. Forest everywhere.
They live in Dana Point, California, which is candidly a lot cooler. They live across the beach. Across from, it is a lot cooler.
We swim, that's why.
They take full advantage. They're swimmers. They're kind of crazy like that, but it's honestly super cool.
Aloha.
I'm not that cool. But we visited them once and it was super fun, but this is their first time to Oregon. All right, guys, so of course, naturally, I waited until literally the night before to leave to New York to get packing. So I'm gonna do it hopefully pretty quickly. I at least have everything laid out. I just need to put it in these packing cubes, which I always get asked where I got these, and they're just from Amazon. So if you want to check these out, just comment below and I'll send you the link as well with all these things, because I thought I'd just link them all below, but honestly that's gonna be a lot of work. So if anything catches your eye, just let me know and I'll send you the link directly in the comment. Anyway, I'm gonna pack super light is the plan, just because I plan on doing quite a bit of shopping, so I want to have plenty of room left in my suitcase and hopefully pick up some good things while we're in New York, because the primary goal is to do shopping and make content. I always start out with the basics. I'm just gonna go with some socks here. I think you can't go wrong with some white and cream high socks, so I'm just gonna go with 4 of these. These are from Goodfellow and these are from a brand called Maggie's from Amazon. And I always like to pack the essentials first, just because if you forget these, like, the trip's ruined. And then I'm gonna pack a bunch of underwear from Lululemon, 5 pairs, because you never know what's gonna happen. You know, you gotta play it safe. Better to pack more than you actually need. So that's good for those. And then I am also going to pack a Cleo's hair on there, not packing that. I am also going to pack a black tank and a white tank. This will just be good for layering. I'm bringing a couple of collared shirts, and I think these will be useful. See how nice and organized that is? A must. Okay, 1 bag full already. And then here's what I'm wearing for the airport fit. I'm gonna go with these cream socks and then a light heather gray sweatshirt crew neck from Lululemon. This is the steady state one, just to be super comfortable and warm on the plane. And then the Lululemon steady state sweat shorts. And these are really nice for the airport because they have zippers on the pockets, so you don't have to worry about things falling out. Like, I usually carry my AirPods on me, so then I don't have to worry about that. And then I'm gonna go with the black Chucks as well to bring along for the trip, because it's just gonna be super versatile and can wear with anything. And while I'm talking about shoes, before I forget, I'm also gonna pack my Axel Arigato Dice, not Dice A's, the Axel Arigato Clean 90s, which you guys know, I always get a ton of use out of these, and I'm sure you watched my shoe videos, so you already know. So that's what I'm gonna be wearing for the airport fit. Now let's pack up some pants and bottoms as well. So I'm gonna go with the Lululemon Relaxed Taper trousers in black, just to be extremely versatile, and then the Abercrombie 90 straight jeans in the light wash color. I was watching a video and the guy said that when he packs, he just packs versatile items, not outfits, which I thought was a really good point, honestly. Like, packing outfits just doesn't work, and then if you pack versatile items, you can mix and match for so many different outfits depending on what you're feeling that day. And maybe if you're not feeling something, then you can easily switch out just one item and have it be looking a little bit better. So I just really like that point and kind of changed, honestly, how I go about packing now. And I really want to bring these brown Abercrombie straight jeans, so I think I'm just gonna bring those too. And this is all in a carry-on. Anytime I travel, I pretty much will do anything to avoid a carry-on, so I'm squeezing everything in here. And then I'm gonna bring these zeroed in shorts from Lululemon, because they're great for just chilling, lounging around, maybe just a quick little coffee run, walking around the city, or possibly working out if I have time, which I definitely don't expect to do, but these would be nice to have. All right, and then for tops, I'm gonna go with this Madewell striped short sleeve shirt. Gonna be nice. And then in case I wanna get a little bit fancier, I figured I'd go with this striped linen shirt from Uniqlo. And this is a long sleeve. And another very versatile piece from Uniqlo is this thermal. So I figured I could pair this with just about anything and get a lot of use out of it. The weather should be really nice. I think the high is 75 or 80 some days, and then the low at night is about 65. So I think it's gonna get chilly at night. So I do need to have some layers ready to go. And then for tees, I'm gonna bring my cropped Abercrombie vintage inspired tee and this Cuts Overtime tee, or I think it's the Cuts Forever tee. It's a little bit thicker than some of the other shirts, and it's in this like stone color. So I think this will be nice as a good base layer as well. Nice. And like I said, I'm gonna bring my Axel Arigatos, and I'm gonna keep them in these wood like holders, even though they're kind of heavy. It's just gonna be nice because I feel like they won't get crushed in the bag as much. And don't mind the mess over here. Cleo was just packing for her bachelorette trip, so it was chaos. And a belt, of course. And then I gotta pack the toiletry bags as well. We got these when we went to Europe, and apparently this is actually what you're supposed to fly with according to TSA. And it's actually really nice having your like shower stuff and lotion in these, so highly recommend these as well, just from Amazon. And then I also have this nice like travel watch case, which also from Amazon. They literally have everything, but it's just super nice to hold your watches and make sure they don't get damaged. It's actually super high quality, and another influencer actually influenced me to get this, and I'm really impressed with this. But I'm actually only gonna bring one of the watches, but nonetheless, it'll be nice just to be able to have some different options. So I'm gonna actually wear this gold Nixon watch on the plane, and then I'm gonna bring this one as well. It's good to have options. And then you gotta bring a good pair of sunglasses. You guys know my favorite are from Kiora, and these are in a green color, which are fun. And I'll actually just put this in my backpack, which I'm also bringing. This is a cool Nike backpack, and I've been debating getting a leather backpack, stepping up my game, but honestly, like, this gets the job done. I really like it, but I don't know. I kind of want to upgrade, but it's honestly not really a necessary thing, so we'll see. And when I'm traveling, I always bring this wrinkle downy stuff. Definitely clutch. And fun fact, I'm allergic to nuts, so I have to bring an EpiPen too. And then I'm also gonna bring 2 hats, a black Hugo House hat and a brown one, just so in case I have a bad hair day or I wanna rock a hat, I can do that as well. And these are neutral colors, so they'll be versatile too. Hey.
Hi.
How's it going? All right, sorry, I had to take a little break because Cleo called. But I think I have pretty much all of this room left in the bag, which is really nice. I am gonna bring actually 2 bags. Well, yeah. I'm gonna bring this COS sling bag, which I've shown before. And I think this will be good because when I bring this big ass camera around for vlogging and whatnot, this will be useful just because you don't wanna really be walking around with it. And then it's just so small that I might just bring this too. It's a smaller Uniqlo one. And I feel like it'd be good to have as well. Both black because then it's just so easy to fit in with any outfit. And yeah, and then in my backpack I'm also gonna bring my 9-to-5 laptop and then my editing laptop, and obviously, like I said, this camera as well and the camera gear that goes with it. So yeah, that's pretty much gonna be it. So I will catch you guys in New York on the next vlog. I can't wait for it. It's gonna be pretty interesting. I'm excited to see what I can do, but I do think it's gonna be a lot of shopping, and I'm excited to take you guys along the ride with me. See you then.